There are new accusations that police used excessive force.
This time it is a St. Paul officer accused of being too rough with a 15-year-old boy. The arrest was captured on cell phone video. It happened Sunday afternoon at Ryan Park in the Frogtown neighborhood. That is where members of a nearby church held their annual picnic. You can see an officer restraining a boy who's on the ground and a small crowd around them yelling. Angela Davis joins us right now, and she talked with a St. Paul police officer today about the arrest and a church member who knows the family who was involved in this.
Yeah, the St. Paul Police Chief Tom Smith, he has seen the video, and a spokesperson for the department says he is taking the incident very seriously. He's aware of the concern that many people in the community have about this arrest. The police department is reviewing what was captured in the cell phone video, but they also want to determine what happened before the camera started recording.
The boy was face down. The officer had his knees on the boy's back and was yelling at him to put his hands behind his back.
Alex Weston not only witnessed the arrest of the 15-year-old boy, he pulled out his cell phone and recorded video.
Well, as soon as I was close, I recognized him. He's a member of our church. He's someone I know. He's someone my kids have played with. You know, a good kid.
Weston says when the 11-year-old brother of the teenager got into a fight with some other children at the picnic, someone called the police. Several church members told Weston they heard the police officer insult the two boys' mother by calling her overweight and accusing her of being a bad parent. They say that's when the 15-year-old spoke up in his mother's defense.
He was calling her fat and he was being disrespectful, and I told him don't say that to her.
They were insisting that the boy who was being arrested had done nothing, that the boy had started shouting at the police officer after the police officer insulted his mother in a very rude and profanity-laced way, and that for that the officer grabbed the boy and threw him to the ground.
St. Paul Fellowship Church issued a statement saying the events were traumatizing to those who witnessed them and that church leaders are talking with police about how it all could have been prevented.
I have a deep respect for anyone with a badge, but with that respect comes high expectations. And they were not meeting my expectations of police conduct.
Well, today we know the 15-year-old boy was cited for disorderly conduct. His 11-year-old brother was cited for assault. Now, he was one of the children involved in that fight with sticks that brought police to the picnic. The boy's mother was arrested for obstructing, and that's because she tried to grab the officer's arm as he arrested her son. And we know she was released from jail yesterday, Amelia.
And do you know anything about the officer, his background?
Yeah, we talked to the department. His name is Joel Johnston, Officer Johnston, and he's been with St. Paul Police for 21 years. He has a long list of commendations over his career, but his record also shows he was disciplined for violating department policy in 1995. For that, he received an oral reprimand. And then in 1996, he was disciplined for conduct unbecoming of an officer. That resulted in a one-day suspension. So I'm sure we'll hear more about this in the days to come, more from the police.
Thank you, Angela.